Once upon a time, in a small village tucked away at the foot of a majestic mountain, lived a young boy named Kenji. Despite coming from a modest family that struggled to make ends meet, Kenji's home was filled with love and joy, for his parents knew that true wealth lay in the richness of the heart and not in material possessions. Kenji's parents were firm believers in the power of education and hard work. They knew that knowledge was the key to unlocking a brighter future, and so, every day, Kenji would embark on a long journey to the village school, eager to learn and discover new things. His hunger for knowledge was insatiable, and he would spend hours reading books borrowed from the local library. One fateful day, while exploring the library's dusty shelves, Kenji stumbled upon a mysterious old book titled The Power Within: Overcoming Poverty Mentality. Intrigued, he carefully opened the book and began reading its enchanting words that would change his life forever. Within the pages, Kenji discovered the tale of a wise sage who resided atop the very mountain that loomed over his village. Legend had it that anyone who could conquer the treacherous path to the sage's abode would be blessed with wisdom and abundance. This revelation ignited a newfound fire within Kenji, and he knew that he had to undertake this journey to change his family's fortune. With a small bag of provisions and a heart filled with hope, Kenji set off on his quest. The path to the mountaintop was steep and challenging, and the young boy faced many trials along the way. But his determination and resilience carried him forward, and after days of climbing, he finally reached the summit. Standing before the humble dwelling of the sage, Kenji took a deep breath and knocked on the door. The wise old man welcomed him with a warm smile, for he had been expecting the young traveler. "I have been watching over you, my child," said the sage. "I knew the hunger in your heart and the fire in your spirit. You seek wisdom and abundance, and I am here to guide you." For days, Kenji sat at the sage's feet, soaking in his teachings. The sage spoke of gratitude, perseverance, and the power of the mind. He explained that poverty was not merely a state of lack, but a mentality that could imprison the soul. "Wealth lies within you," the sage said, waiting to be unlocked. Overwhelmed by the sage's wisdom, Kenji asked, "But how can I overcome the poverty mentality that has plagued my family for generations?" The sage smiled kindly and replied, "It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Cultivate gratitude for the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Appreciate the beauty of the world around you, the love of your family, and the joy of learning." Kenji absorbed the sage's words like a sponge, determined to put them into practice. With a heart full of renewed hope and purpose, he bid farewell to the sage and began his journey back down the mountain. Returning to the village, Kenji shared the invaluable lessons he had learned with his family and friends. He encouraged them to embrace gratitude and work diligently towards their goals. Slowly but surely, the poverty mentality that had haunted the village began to fade away, replaced by a spirit of abundance and possibility. Inspired by Kenji's transformation, the villagers started small businesses, pursued higher education, and supported one another in their endeavors. The village thrived, and its inhabitants flourished. What was once a poor village became a beacon of hope and prosperity. Years passed, and Kenji, now a young man, had achieved great success. Yet, he never forgot the sage's teachings or the lessons he had learned on that mountain. He continued to live a life filled with gratitude, kindness, and a deep desire to uplift others. And so the story of Kenji and the sage's teachings became a legend passed down from generation to generation. It reminded the villagers that true wealth was not about material possessions, but about the richness of their thoughts, actions, and perspective. The village thrived for centuries, not because of its material riches, but because of the abundance of love, compassion, and gratitude that flowed through its people. And they never forgot that it was a young boy named Kenji who had sparked this transformation, showing them that they would never remain poor as long as they believed in the power within. The moral of the story is clear. True wealth is not determined by what we possess, but by the richness of our hearts and minds. It teaches us the importance of gratitude, the power of knowledge and education, the need to overcome poverty, mentality, and the impact of uplifting and supporting one another. So, dear reader, let us take these timeless lessons to heart and remember that by embracing abundance, gratitude, and perseverance, we can unlock the true wealth within us and create a life filled with joy, compassion, and fulfillment. And just like Kenji, let us continue to inspire others to do the same, for it is in these simple yet profound actions that we can make a lasting difference in our world.